Hey, good morning, guys. What's happening? Kent coming into you live from my office here in San Diego. Good Monday morning, holiday week. Hopefully everybody's got a good holiday plan, got family coming in, all that kind of good stuff. If you don't have your comments turned on for StreamYard, make sure you do that so you can comment on this video and I can talk to you right through the app. We're broadcasting live and in a lot of different applications all at the same time. I want to talk to you about the reality check this morning, right? Real quick, take 5-10 minutes and just talk to you about, some things that have happened over the last few days. I've had some guys in my office, as many of you know, from time to time. I have CEOs that I coach, had some in last week. And as I was talking to them about, kind of what's going on in the world right now, what's going on in their business. One of the things that always is interesting to me, and I believe that everybody needs to hear, is just that business is fucking brutal, right? And that many of you still walk into business, whether you're, having some success as a hustler and you're kind of starting to get your arms around this, but still with this delusional way of looking at the business and not understanding completely that this is tough stuff. You are going to get hit every step of the way. There is no one coming to save you. There is no one that is going to just naturally start building you up. You're always going to have doubters around you. And as you get a little bit of success, you're always going to have haters around you. You're going to have people pulling at you, trying to bring you down every step of the way. There's going to be very few people that are going to constantly build you up unless you go find those people. You're going to get hit. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to lose money. You're going to have sleepless nights. You're going to have all of these brutal awakenings, but they are there to fortify you. They are there to make you better. They are there to prove your worth. You have a responsibility to make the most out of each and every one of those particular moments. This is what it looks like to be an entrepreneur, to go into business with any kind of delusion, if you will, thinking it's going to be anything less than that. Anything less than that. By the way, if it's better than that when you start off, then consider it a gift. You need to walk into it prepared to get hit, and to get hit over and over and over and over again. Control the 6 inches of real estate right here. This is the most important real estate you've got. How can you control it? Well, one, you have to have a plan. Many of you are still stuck in this transactional business, right? You're out there hustling, running up and down the street, going from deal to deal to deal. Money, a little bit of money here, feast or famine. I made a deal. You haven't actually built systems. You haven't actually built processes. You're afraid of putting leverage in your business. You're afraid of putting, you have a fear of hiring people. Whatever these things are, these self-limiting beliefs that are holding you back are the very things that are preventing you from having the ultimate life. You have to take risk. You have to push yourself. You have to absolutely go for it. You have a responsibility to do that. Who do you have a responsibility to? It's very simple. Everybody that came before you. Period. Think of all the thousands of people who put their lives at risk to give us, as citizens of the United States, the opportunity to live and flourish in the most, in the best country in the world. Even when we have these crazy times like we've got right now, the reality of it is without question the most opportunistic country in the world. We have the freedom to go out. Anybody watching this right now has the freedom to go out and build a business, build a life. You have people all over the world that will never get that chance, right? You have people who have real problems each and every day, whether that is searching for food, searching for water, searching for freedom, right? And here we are being completely delusional, some of us, about what is a real problem. In all likelihood, they're not real problems that you have. Be grateful that these are the problems that you got. Be grateful that this is where you are right now, in this time, in this place. You're part of the lucky sperm club. You got born this time, this place, this country. Here we are. So shut the fuck up and go to fucking work. Do what you've got to do, right? You have a responsibility to wring everything out of life that you possibly can, to go for it. And so to sit around and take any chances, even for a single day, to not be in control, to not driving yourself, to not laying out a blueprint, laying out a plan. What are my goals? Where am I trying to? How am I going to allocate the time that is needed? How am I going to carve it out? How am I going to make this a priority? How am I going to actually become the successful person, not just in business, but in life? How am I going to allocate the time for my family? How am I going to make sure that I'm putting out the time for my charities, the time for my community, the time for my people, the time to train my employees, the time to continue to add resources to this organization so that continue to grow and flourish. What are you doing? Are you doing those things? Because if you're not, you need to. Again, remind yourself, nobody's coming to save you. This is your responsibility. You have a responsibility to become the very best version of yourself right now and do whatever it takes to make that happen. It is a product of what you feed your mind. Again, that's 6 inches of real estate. What are you feeding your mind? The books you read, the podcasts you listen to, the trainings that you pay attention to, the trainings you attend live, like the one we're doing here in a few months, the people you surround yourself, your mentors, your coaches, your business mentors, everybody plays a role. If you are not serious about becoming the best version of yourself, I either one, encourage you to get very serious and start making better decisions starting immediately, or two, get the fuck out of the way because you are absolutely wasting your time. You're absolutely wasting your time. Stop buying into all the bullshit that is out there that, oh, everybody else has got it easy. Everybody else just pushes a button and suddenly they're doing deals. Everybody just pushes a button and suddenly they're becoming crypto millionaires. The reality of it is that is such a small percentage of people out there in the world. It's not even worth mentioning. Again, the reality is most people are busting their ass right now and trying to become elite right now. And you need to be doing the same thing. Take yourself into account. Hold yourself accountable. Remember that the most precious resource you have right now is right over my shoulder, right here. Time. What are you going to do with the precious few minutes, few hours that you get in this day? I mean, just think about it for a second. This day, December 20th, 2021, will never happen again in the history of the world. This is one day, one chance, one opportunity to do something amazing today. What are you going to do? What is the actions you're going to take today that your future self will absolutely thank you for? That's what I encourage you to think about today. Go for it. And I'd encourage you to approach every single day that way. Hope that helps. Please comment below. If there's any questions, anything you need from us, just reach out. Again, I kind of mentioned it a minute ago. Don't forget about our event coming up at the beginning of February, Scale and Escape Summit. Just go to attendScaleandEscape.com. I promise you, if you get there, we're going to surround you not only with the information, but we're going to surround you with the most elite entrepreneurs, business leaders in the world that are going to show you how this is done at an incredible level. And I hope to see all you guys there. Have a good one. We'll see you this week.